Your birthday coming up. You said November 7th.
Yeah.
It's coming up. What you doing?
I don't know. If I'm doing somebody or doing something, you know.
Oh, okay. So, you know, honesty. Okay.
You know what, too? I'm going to tell you something. With me, like, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I think the prostitution goes along with, like, sex addiction maybe. That may have ran in my family or, like, something like that. But like I said, like, you know, I'm grateful I'm not, like, a rapist or a child molester. That would just ruin my whole
yeah, that'd be rude.
That's not my cup of tea. I don't see how people
I dislike them people.
Yeah, I don't see how people sell their kids to support their habits.
You think you got some form of sex addiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to be a thing, but, you know, I got to take it out on somebody. And I mean, you know.
Oh, man, y'all, we have an update. We got Nicole. Nicole, what's going on? What's new? Guys, wait, before we even start, we interviewed Nicole before. Make sure y'all go check out the previous interview if y'all have it. Nicole, talk to us. What's new? What's going on with you?
Okay, so what's it been, like a year?
It's been like a year.
It's been like a year.
And it was cold, too, then.
It was cold, so it's been like a little less than a year. Nothing really new is happening with my life except for the progression of my disease. But other than that, like, I've just been, like, reflecting on a lot of things that's happened in my life. And, trying to still get out of this, but I'm still in my active addiction. So.
You're still in your active addiction? What's your drug of choice for those that don't know, Nicole?
Actually, I actually have to say PCP. And last time I told you, I reflected on, like, crack cocaine, but PCP's probably kind of slickety.
That's the main thing you messing with right now, the PCP?
No, fentanyl and methamphetamine.
Fentanyl. Nicole, man, the Fetty is taking people out. What drives you to keep using it?
I wake up every day like it's Groundhog Day and get sick every day, and it's like got a grab on me. And the fact that like I stay away from my kids and stuff still because I go and see them every once in a while, but I stay away from them because I don't want to bring them into my active addiction and have them be a part of that. So my parents have my kids.
Absolutely. Your parents got your kids. At least they not, caught up in the system right now, man.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Thank God for that. Another thing I want to ask, though, Nicole, that time span from the last interview, have you ever got clean for a little bit or what? Nah, you've been out here since?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry to say that.
How Kensington been treating you?
I guess, if you really want to know what's going on,
absolutely.
I'm from Chester, PA, but I'll talk about some personal things. Like I've been raped like over 10 times in my life, and what makes Philadelphia and Kensington different from like maybe other places is it's a lot bigger than where I'm from, but also like there's a lot more rapes and stuff going on in here. I think because of the size of it, but it's actually happened like a couple times since I've last talked to you. Like I'm not proud to say that, but like I'm just glad I'm alive today still. So I thank God for that.
So when you've been, I know it's a sensitive topic.
When
you got raped, this is recently?
It actually was last week.
You got raped 10 times last week?
No, over the course of my life, it's been more than 10 times. But since I talked to you last, it's happened 2 more times. So, I believe that being like wanting to be a drug and alcohol counselor for like adolescents and stuff, like I think that's part of the reason why I'm still alive because you can't you're not. Some people don't make it out alive. I don't think in like the company of a rapist or whatever. But what kills me the most is like still wanting to use and like if I was to just still get in for support my habit the way I do, which is prostitution, like to just continue to get in a car with a stranger. Like I'm 39. I'll be 40 on November 7th. So to sit there and to continue the progression of my disease of addiction and to continue the repetitious cycle of just continuing to jump in and out of cars and support my habit, that it's just insanity. It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
And I'm not proud of that, but it is what it is.
All right, so Nicole, I see you brought up prostitution.
Yeah.
Are you still in the line of work as we speak?
I'm not really going to forward that information, but I mean, I can't say I wouldn't choose to do that to support my habit again, or I would or I wouldn't. I'm not proud of that, like I said, and it's not a funny topic, but like it is what it is, and I can't. I'm not proud of it, like I said, but I can't live a fake life and like act like I don't do what I do when everybody around me sees what I do.
Yeah.
That definitely isn't something that I choose to do when I'm drug and alcohol free or drug free or whatever. That's not something I'm proud of, like I said, but that's not something that I do like on the low when I'm sober or anything to live. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how are you funding the addiction? I know it gets very pricey after a while. Needed it after every few minutes you need it. get high again?
I actually got into a relationship with someone, and I stopped like doing what I was doing once again. But I mean, these are like reactionships. You can't be in a relationship and be on drugs. And like, I don't think that it's possible. I mean, there's functional addicts and stuff like that, but I don't think like it's really a healthy thing. There's some girl, I never had a pimp or anything, but there's some girls out here that are guys and girls that they're supporting their habit, and they're letting somebody pimp them out and shit. It's like, like, why do you want somebody else telling you where to go and doing all this other stuff? Like, anyway, like I was saying, why would you want somebody else dipping into your money to support your habit with and dressing you up the way they think you should act? I mean, I'll be honest with you, I guess I'd be making more money like that, but that's not my cup of tea.
Wait, you think you'll make more money having a pimp?
I probably would. You probably would, but then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but I can't do that. I'm sorry. I mean, I've worked in the escort service before.
Yeah.
So I really think that it's just ridiculous to have someone else dictate what you do.
Yeah.
You know, because there's not all people that are prostitutes that have a pimp or making money for drugs to support drugs. They might be feeding their kids. You know what I mean?
Have anybody ever tried to be your pimp? Ever?
I'm sure on the low, yeah. Nobody ever came up and be like, yo, bitch, I'm your daddy. You know what I mean? So, I mean, nah, because I'd be like, yo, bitch, like, cock it back and give it to them. But, I mean, I have a problem with hitting men, too, when they got to live.
You have a problem with hitting men?
Yeah, if I'm in it with somebody, and you know what I mean, in a relationship, and they talk shit to me, yeah, like, I just want to beat the shit out of them sometimes. But anyway, I'm not a man beater.
Yeah.
So
okay,
I regret. Yeah, like I said, so that the only thing that really changed me, I think my teeth got a little bit yellow, a little bit the color of my teeth changed a little bit, but I still got them. I was a little mad about that, but anyway. So I don't know if I should tell you. I don't know.
Nah, be yourself. I always tell you, Nicole, be yourself. Everyone be themselves.
Yeah. So like I said, this is all genetics, and I'm happy that my teeth.
Okay, so you still got a mouthful of teeth when a lot of you know. Should I say addicts out here?
However, you can lose your teeth from being pregnant. You can lose your teeth from
for sure. I heard about that too.
It's nutrition, I guess, but genetically, like I want to thank my mom and my dad for having this girl because I love
good teeth, right? So how you been feeding yourself? You been feeding yourself out?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, these people out here too. Let me talk about this needle part 2 thing, right?
Yeah.
This is like a cult to me. Like this is like allowing people to sit there and continuously feed people here and clothe us and do that. Like I think it's just enabling us and continuing to have people out here because, you know, it's like that COVID shit. Like I don't know who brought that in China. I don't know who the hell brought this here, but anyway, but like that killed a lot of people. But I never had COVID-19. I'm glad I never thought I did. But you know,
I mean, if you could, I'm not trying to be funny. If you could fight through the Fetty, I feel like you could fight through COVID too. You know
I never went through the Fetty though. I never went through withdrawal yet.
Oh, you never went through withdrawal yet?
Never cold turkey, never not. God.
But you use it though, right? Don't you?
Yeah, I'm getting mine. Yeah, I'm gonna stay high.
Yeah.
I'm not.
How many times? How many? So when you use, how many hours go by till you gotta use again?
I would say 4 hours. That shit ain't got legs anymore. I wonder how much of it's really even fentanyl.
Yeah.
Somebody said they were cutting that shit with meat tenderizer at one point.
I heard that too.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, I heard that too.
So
it's a loud city.
That was a bug. You know what I think? I think, guys, and you know what's the craziest thing that happened to me since I've been here, since I started talking? A motherfucker drove by on a motorcycle and punched me in the back of my head. And
what?
Yeah.
Just randomly punched you in the back?
Yeah, and I didn't know him. Yeah, that's some dumb shit. And you know what? I think guys that do that, I think they got little dicks. I'm sorry to say that.
Guys that do what?
Yeah. Rev their engines. I think they're going through an identity crisis.
Got a game plan to get out these streets, get in a rehab? What's the game plan?
I'm going to tell you straight up. I hope before my parents pass away, God forbid, I hope I go and, you know, be a mother to my children because I have a 4-year-old and a 9-year-old, and I hope to God, like, it doesn't take that to happen in, like, 10 years from now or something for me to get clean because I don't want my kids in the system.
Yeah. We're rooting for you, Nicole. You see yourself getting out of here, though, soon? Yeah,
God willing, because you know what? Like, I just, I really hope to God that I make the right decision. It's not God put me out here. It's my will. I mean, everything's God's will, but it's my choice to be out here, and I just really, I hope to God that I come to my senses and stop because it's not worth it. I'm not a bad person deep down inside, and when I get under the influence of like mind-alternating chemicals, like I I transform into a totally different person.
Yeah. Are you Italian?
No, I'm German, Polish, English, Dutch, and Native American.
I only asked because the tattoo.
Oh,
my bad.
It's all right. It's
my
cool.
bad.
It's
Put
cool.
you on blast.
I'm proud of that tattoo. It's all right. Yeah, he's Italian, so it's like I'm not a devious. I'm not like an evil person. I'm not an ungrateful person. I'm not a jealous person. Like if I see somebody that's clean or something, I'm very happy for them. Like I praise them people. I give people credit. Like it's a hard life out here, and I really don't. I don't believe that I'm going to stay in this lifestyle for the rest of my life, but I'd like to change. I can't make any guarantees that I'm not going to keep repenting and saying, I'm sorry, God, can you forgive me for this? Because I know I'm going to wake up tomorrow and do the same thing. You know what I mean? You don't got to put that in there, but you don't have to.
So what's your favorite food to eat?
My favorite food is sushi.
Sushi? When the last time you had that?
I mean, if I want to go eat it, I can eat it. I don't just spend my money on drugs. You know what I mean? So, but if I want to go do that, but yeah, like, and I don't choose to work. When's the last time I had it? Probably like within this month. I mean, and really Chinese food would have to be my favorite because I eat that like twice a week or 3 times a week.
Okay, there's a few Chinese stores around this way.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. So what is, you ever been out the country before?
Hell no.
No?
No.
Would you want to though one day? Get a different,
I would go to Poland.
Okay.
It's not, and it's not like, you do it. You should change your people, places, and things. But I don't know if I've said this to you before, but you take you wherever you go. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you got to remember your shadow is always going to be following you right behind you. And it's your, when people stop looking at themselves in the mirror, I think that's when you got something to worry about. When you stop missing your kids, when you stop worrying about who you are, what you look like, when you stop brushing your teeth, when you stop like waking up and wanting to live, that's when I think you need to worry about stuff. That's when you check who you are and what you're doing.
Along the lines with that, have you been keeping up with your hygiene even though you're going through your circumstances?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't be stinking and my ass stinking and shit. I can't roll like that.
Yeah, another thing I kind of noticed, you don't have no holes or nothing in your arms like some of the people.
I mean, I have track marks.
Track marks?
Yeah, I got them. And that's what that shit did to me, that flesh eating, whatever.
Flesh eating?
Yeah. And I'm not ashamed to show you, but, like, I don't know. I think it's because they don't clean it. Like, I know. Okay. I seen somebody the other day, and I can't get that stuff out of my mind. Like, they're all fresh, and like I think once your veins get that needle, you fall in love with the needle. Like you don't just fall in love with the rush it gives you in your body. I'm gonna tell you something. I can't snort nothing. I can't do anything like that. I have to nail it, like rail it, because I can't feel it the way. Once you start feeling it like that, like, and I'm mixing like methamphetamine and fentanyl together, and but it's a hell of a rush.
Yeah, man.
And I won't show anybody how to do it.
Which drug do you think take over your body the most? Like, yo, this shit's too strong. The fentanyl?
Yeah, I've overdosed multiple times off of it. I've been Narcan before. I've also saved some people's lives being out here. Like, I've also given people, I've resuscitated people, total strangers and stuff. And people wonder, like, how I could just go up to a stranger and put my lips on their lips and resuscitate them. Like, I'm all about survival and shit like that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm all about helping people. It ain't nothing. I mean, some people need to look what's in their backyard and stop putting a white picket fence out in the front. Absolutely. What are you doing for drugs? And what are you doing to support your habit? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, I would definitely say fentanyl.
You got anybody that's treating you kind of bad out here? Like with the disrespect and all of that?
I really can't say.
Okay.
Well, I did have some ignorant shit said to me earlier about something like, and I'm not going to repeat it, but I wanted to mace the shit out of that motherfucker. But it's cool.
Wow. Was it another addict? Was it a resident?
Hell yeah, it was a junkie.
Okay.
When I went and got some needles from a place that does needle change, and I just put my phone on the charger, and some junkie ass motherfucker took like 400 syringes out of there. Right, like you can't even turn your head. I think it's getting worse out here by the minute. I really do, and I just hope I get out of here before the world ends. Like I think get out of this circumstance.
Why you think the drug dealers do out here?
There's multiple reasons. Control, money, to support their family. But if you really think about it, you're not making any money. Like I don't think like people that are on the street per se. The DOCs, which probably stands for the dealer on the corner. Mm-hmm. So I don't think those docs are really making too much. But I mean, DMX worked. I think he worked at McDonald's before he died. I'm not sure.
Damn.
I don't know. I love him. I love you, DMX. But yeah, like so. My AKA is G.I. Jane, and that.
Who's your favorite artist?
Christopher Wallace.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay,
D.I.G. If you don't know who that is, G.I. Jane is very disappointed. That's my AKA. But anyway, so I'm very disappointed. That's the notorious D.I.G. Love him to death. We gonna end it smoothly, Nicole. What would you tell the kids, the youth, that's going through these different addictions, that's out here on these streets, that's selling their body, that's trapping? I've had 3 rules since I started selling my body when I was 19 years old. No bestiality, no minors, and no incoherent senior citizens. And I've been sticking with that since day one. That's my A1 day one, those 3 things. And I really, for the youth, you don't have to push yourself to support somebody's habit. And I feel bad for the babies and the kids that their parents or whoever has used their body to support their habit. I have to tell you, it's not worth it. Drugs aren't really drugs anymore. They're chemicals. They're stepped on. Like, I know I'm barely, like, crack cocaine was my drug choice for the longest time. But I'm telling you, there's other things in life to do other than to do drugs and mind-alternating chemicals. It's not worth it. Okay, Nicole. My name is ATM Reed with All Time Media. Thank you for the update. God bless you. Please get to your goals. I love you. Get off these streets. I think you guys are great. Hot. Thank you. Sexy and all that other good shit.